Hey everybody, welcome to Midtown Comics TV. I'm Jennifer Ewing.
I'm Jose Ramos. We've had a big week, specifically the Spider-Man movies. They're rebooting them, starting from the beginning. I think it's great.
Yeah, and hey, Mary Jane, redhead, you know, actor. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
I agree. In fact, not only do I agree, I should play Spider-Man.
Jose, you know, don't you think there's like other characters that you might want to play other than...
I should be Spider-Man.
You know, Jose, I don't know if the producers are gonna go for that.
I know why you think that.
Why?
It's because I'm short, right? It's because I'm short. You think I'm too short.
No, it's not because you're short.
It's fine.
I don't think it's because you're short.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Let's go to the recommendations. She'll kick it off this week.
Jose, it's not because you're short! Human Target, issue 1. This is a new miniseries done by the creator of the character of Human Target, Len Wein, and also the creator of Wolverine. In this issue, we get 2 stories in one. Everything that you love about the TV show on Fox, the snappy dialogue, the high-speed action, the great characterization, it's all packed into this issue. Fantastic read. You get Chase trying to save a mobster, getting involved with a daughter in one story, and then the other story you get him jumping out of an airplane and trying to save a white-collar dude, and then just, you know, general craziness, and it's just awesome. Go read it. You'll love it.
Adventure Comics number 7. Blackest Night tie-in, but that's the least of what you need to think about. This is a book completely about characters and emotions. If you've never known anything about Connor Kent, about Con-El, about Superboy, you get everything you need to know in basically 2 pages. You'll learn to love him and Wonder Girl very quickly. It's great. Go get it.
Strange. Mark Waid finishes this 4-issue miniseries. This has been showing Doctor Strange with his new apprentice since he has left the title of Sorcerer Supreme behind. It's a fun story. It's a cool battle that shows how Doctor Strange is still pretty good at what he does, even though he's not technically the Sorcerer Supreme anymore. And it leaves things open at the end that I hope means Mark Waid will be coming back for either another miniseries or a full-blown new Doctor Strange series. Here's hoping. Check it out.
Batman and Robin number 8. We finally get an explanation since Final Crisis as to how do we have a body for Bruce Wayne. It also ties in very vaguely into Blackest Night and into other things. Regardless, read this if you're a fan of Batman. We're going to get the return of Bruce Wayne coming up really soon. This is going to tie in really closely to that. Ends on a huge cliffhanger, and the art, absolutely gorgeous.
Hit Monkey, one shot by Marvel. You might have seen Hit Monkey hanging out with Deadpool every once in a while, yeah. Well, this tells his origin story, which is just wonderful. I mean, how often do you get a monkey in the mountains coming across an assassin that's marked for death and learning all his assassin-y ways, and then basically kicking everybody's butt with like super Matrix style gun fights, and it's a monkey. I mean, come on. It's awesome.
New Mutants 10. Now, for a while, there have been so many X-Men and mutants living on Utopia. Cyclops has basically been treating the whole place like an army. But for some reason, he's kept the New Mutants as a separate squad. Why is that? We find out here in this issue. It's some interesting revelations between him and Emma Frost. Some great action with some of the Savage Land mutates. We haven't seen them in a bit. And you might be surprised by what comes out of it.
X-Men Pixie Strikes Back. This is the start of a new series. It's a little random at times, but for the most part it follows these group of X-Men high school girls. Great dialogue, and then you get Nightcrawler, Psylocke, then Pixie's mother shows up, and all of a sudden demons start like ravaging through the high school, and like, what? But it's awesome, and I'm totally looking forward to the next issue just to figure out what is going on. So I would read it, because I Well, I did read it, but if I were you, I would read it. Yeah.
Well, it's Valentine's Day this week, and as opposed to doing that sappy, oh, look at all the greatest couples in comic books we're going to do, no. We're going to show you the biggest, ill-fated couples in comic book history. You think you've had bad luck? Take a gander at these and see what you think afterwards.
Jean Loring and the Atom, whose superpower allowed him to change his size. They were in love, they got married, and then he found out she was cheating on him. So they got divorced. And then he shacked up with the princess of a society of 6-inch people. No, I am not making this up. Anyway, she, Jean, wanted him back. Yay! Love conquers all. And then to get his attention, she killed one of their friends. I mean, I guess that's a way to get his attention. And, yeah, the death penalty.
Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Here's a couple originally started as an Egyptian prince and princess, destined to be reincarnated timeline after timeline to be together. Most recently, they've been reincarnated with Hawkgirl not quite thinking that she wants to be in love and repeat the same cycle over and over again. And then suddenly Hawkgirl realizes she loves him, she wants to be with him, she wants to spend the rest of whatever life she has with him. And just as they're about to embrace, the reanimated corpses of their best friends reach into their chests, rip out their hearts, and turn them into Black Lanterns, which are basically just space zombies. Love.
And for those of you lovebirds who just have to have your happy ending, what are some of the couples that actually made it through without dying or getting their hearts ripped out?
Well, Superman married Lois Lane years ago. They're still happily married. They've had a few ups and downs, but they're still happily married. Reed and Sue Richards, the Fantastic Four. They're Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. They've been married for years. They have 2 kids. They're pretty cool. Franklin Richards even gets his own comic book now and then where he does mischief. You know, there are definitely a bunch of couples that have just, you know, been happy.
Aww. Didn't even Archie get married?
Twice! He got married to Betty and Veronica. And if you want to see how he did that without breaking any laws, check out the recent miniseries by Michael Uslan.
And for those of you who want to read something non-superhero related, but still enjoy the crazy, wonderful, insane happenings of love, friendship, romance, check out Strangers in Paradise by Terry Moore. See, he completes me. In, you know, a platonic sort of way. Okay, this is just awkward.
We can't recommend Strangers in Paradise enough. It's a fantastic read. We love it. Anyone who just likes a good story will like it. Your mom, your sister, your brother-in-law, doesn't matter. Maybe even the dog. Check it out.
Well, thanks for coming to see us again this week. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again next week. Check us out on comicmix.com and on Crazy Sexy Geek Series on YouTube. See you then. And the art, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why I've never seen Cameron Stewart before, but he's phenomenal. She's phenomenal? He's phenomenal. 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 Whatever.
Like, really, just platonic. Like,
you're making this worse.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm single, though. So if you're like a superhero, like, I know Spider-Man, you might be single because Mary Jane's not married to you.
It's great. Go get it. I think it's nice. Happy Valentine's Day.
Reed and Sue Richards, Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible.
Roll it
Invisible.
Okay.
It's really bad that I really do hear the theme every time I have to do the outro.